to be a good promoter, or let's put it this way, the best promoters, Plan A, okay, Plan A. Plan A promoter is a person that's doing what it is they're promoting. Now, do you know that if there's a meeting next Thursday night at the Holiday Inn, and I call you to tell you about it, and then I say, Joe, there's a meeting over at Holiday Inn next Thursday night. It'd be a great meeting, and you need to be there. And Joe says, well, Rick, are you going? And I say, well, I've got some work. I'm going to be working late that night, What do you think Bill's going to do? Or Joe? If he finds out I'm not going, what's happening? Is he going? No. So what happens is that when I am promoting something, and when you're promoting something, you've got to be doing what it is you're promoting. If you haven't had this happen to you yet, you'll have it if you stay in the business long enough. You call your person, you call Joe up, and you say, Joe, listen, pass this information on, promote it down in your group, okay? Rally, a month from now, and Tom and Karen Alvesgard is going to be there, and it's a seminar and rally, and da-da-da-da, and you give them the details, okay? And so, and he says, yeah, okay. And so I'll do it. So what happens is that you go to the rally next month, and you've talked to Joe again several times, and you say, man, be sure to tell him about the rally. Right, okay. And then at the rally, you keep looking around for the group, and you don't see anybody. And then all of a sudden it dawns on you, Joe ain't there. And you know what? Joe can't promote something that he's not going to. Even if he calls and announces it to people, very few people will go, because what happens is that people know when you don't believe, first of all, when you're not doing what it is you're promoting, they know that you're lying. All right, now, another one is this. People that believe in what they do, become good promoters. Do you know that you don't have to have all the facts about the business? I would tell you that if there was any top thing to do in building this business that will cause growth in your business and for you personally, it is believing in what you do. I don't know of anything that you can do that will make you more successful in the business than believing in what you do. Listen, I'm going to tell you what. Belief overcomes education. If you don't have the knowledge of what to do in the business, people are looking for somebody to believe in. And belief is critical. If you want to work on anything to help you in the business, please do this. Work on things that help you believe in your upline, things that help you believe in the system, and things that help you believe in the company and the operation. That affects your effectiveness more than anything else. It is important that you learn how to believe in those things. And let me tell you the other side of it. If something happens in the business that causes you to not believe or causes you to doubt any of those things, you need to get with your upline immediately. If for some reason something's said at this function, or somebody does something here, and you look at it and you say, man, that seems weird. Okay, here's what will happen. When you go out of here, if in your mind you think it's weird or it doesn't fit, you'll go out of here and the next function you won't promote it because it will hurt your belief in the business. Every time you do a plan, you won't sponsor people because, listen to this, you always succeed in getting people to believe like you do. You always succeed. You are always 100%. Here's the thing. Now listen to this. Here's the reason. Even if you don't believe, you still succeed. Got it? If you're trying to promote something that you don't believe in, you still succeed in getting those people not to believe in it also. Does that make sense? I mean, you talk about you're trying to promote. It's like if in the business you've got some great speakers that speak here in this business, in our company and Amway business. Okay, now if some other multi-level came and said, I want to take Peter McKenna and I want to take Peter and Helen and we're going to go over here and I want them to speak to another multi-level, do you think they'd be very effective? If they got me on stage and they said they wanted me to talk about sponsoring and belief and everything, they can't pay me enough money to believe in what they're doing. I mean, I would be totally ineffective. I might be able to get up and read something off the paper, but I'm going to tell you what, when it came down to believing in it, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in any of them. There ain't nothing out there. There is never another one going to make it, period. I will tell you what, when you talk about me believing in a company, I believe in this baby. And I'll tell you something, you can't pay me enough to lie, okay? There ain't enough money in the world to get me to lie, to get you to do something for my benefit unless I think it's a benefit for everybody. Now, you may think, well, what does that mean? Well, it's important in the business. Let me tell you, it's important, in coming over here and traveling halfway around the world, okay? It's important for you to understand that when people come over here and people come from America, not that you've got great leaders from here, they come back to America and teach and work and do seminars for us. Here's the point. We can't pay them enough to come back to the States. No matter how much money we said we'll pay you, we cannot pay them enough to lie. You know why? Because they're moral, decent, honest people. And this business is built on that code. And there's no amount of money that you can pay Bert Gulick or me or Jerry Meadows or anybody else to come over here and tell the people in here, because we know that you people are just like us. And maybe you're a different point financially today, but you started out in this thing just like we did, with hopes. Just a hope and a possibility that it was going to work. And the one thing, if we ever tell you something that's wrong, I'll guarantee you we didn't know it was wrong. All right? If your upline in this business ever tells you something and you find out later it's wrong, I will guarantee you they didn't know it was wrong. You understand that? In other words, they are telling you, and the belief that we have in the business today, people, is absolutely, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 12. I don't have time to tell you about where it's going and a lot about that, other than I'm telling you we're on the right track. You're at the right place at the right time, in the right line with enough money to buy the right ticket on the right train, so buy it and get on, let's go, okay? Now, so anyway, now on promoting, the best way to promote is 1-to-1. Best way to promote is 1-to-1.